The Fully Geek.
Yes. What's happening, people? What's going on, people? Before them not start trying to get onto me, they'll start chatting rubbish about me. But yes, I was late to the podcast this week, so it doesn't make a difference to you because it still comes at the exact same time as normal. But yes, I was late, so you can run the jokes now. But yes, welcome to the Fully Geek Pod, episode 119. Yes, I rabbited you. Okay, everyone. What's going on, boys?
You say trying to do Eminem. Try to do
exactly.
Eminem.
I know. Don't try it, Nate. Yeah.
Okay.
You see, you're gonna be late. Yeah. First of all, you told us you're gonna be here 2:45. Yeah.
Yeah.
8:45. So you're gonna be here. Yeah, a little dinner thing. 2:45. I'll be there. Yeah, live and direct. Yeah.
Okay.
Then you hit us again. I have to drop a couple of people off.
Who does that? Why are you doing that?
No lies told. No lies told.
Hold on a second.
No lies
and then
told.
you see 10, and then 10 o'clock, man is there, and you're not here still.
So at what time did I get on?
About 5 past or something.
No, it wasn't 5 past. You know,
it was 5 past. Don't try it. It was 5 past.
It was 5 past.
It was 3 minutes past because me and Kel was in there before you was on there, Rich. It was me. It was 3 past. Guys, I'm not being funny. I came in the house. I needed to go to the toilet. I needed to sort myself out. Like, I don't understand what the issue is here, guys. But have you not finished?
Yeah. It's called timekeeping. That's the problem. Yeah, it's timekeeping. Murph, be quiet. You were late as well.
All right, excellent. Yeah. So, how's everyone's week been? Okay, no one wants to hear this, bruv. No one wants to hear this. How's everyone's week been?
It's been fun.
Yeah,
it's been fun, man. It's been fun. Yeah. All good.
Excellent. All right, guys, we're on 119. It's one episode before 120. We were gonna sing Wyclef Jean 911. Then we realized it was the other way around, but we could still do it.
Sing it backwards, isn't it?
Someone please call 119.
Hey. Tell them I've been.
I prefer my way.
I can't remember the rest of it.
All right, cool. Yeah, now he got shot through his soul and all them thing there. But yes, all right, people, what's going on? All right, there's a lot to get through this week. So let's just start as we mean to go on. All right, so guys, it's here. All right, you know I don't like talking about this, but we now have a new variant. It has now returned to mask on, mask off. So today's the 30th of November. It has been revealed that now, if you want to go shop, you better put your mask back on. If you want to get on public transport, mask on.
Sainsbury's, yeah. Everyone looked at me like, I was like, oh shit, I have to run back to the car and get a mask.
Is it effective like today?
Yeah.
Today, Tuesday. Yeah.
I fully went on train, as well. Like
I'm going to be 100 with you. I went Westfield today. Apart from the people going, can you put your mask on at the beginning? No one gave two monkeys. I looked around everywhere. No one is wearing it. I'll be honest with you. This is a fight. It's going to be a fight trying to get everyone back on the mask thing.
Yeah.
Do you know
this
what?
new variant, has it spread yet? Is like
there's 12 cases in the UK, I think.
Guys, anyway, I'm not going to tell you what I think about this new variant, but
feel free.
Sounds like a transformer, man.
Bro,
everyone's saying that. Everyone's saying that.
Bro, it's for nonsense. It's nonsense.
Nah, do you know what? At the end of the day,
it's nonsense. Look,
why'd you say that?
Look, there's always going to be variants. There is constantly going to be variants. Yeah. So every year, for example, the flu, there is a different variant of the flu. Yeah, it happens. Things mutate. There was always going to be a variant. Yeah. But the fact is, if we constantly do this every time there's a new variant, we are never going to be out of anything. We're going to constantly be in lockdown. We're constantly going to have to work from home. They're constantly talking about, we're going to have new boosters. It sounds like the flu jab. Every year, we're going to give you a new jab to try and warn you against these new variants. Like at some point, you got to just say, come on, man, get a grip, man.
No, I agree with you in that sense, but you got to remember, this is something new to us,
no,
right?
Man, it's not.
No,
man.
but
it's not. COVID, the SARS viruses, what it is, has been around for ages.
Yeah, variants of SARS, yeah?
Yeah, and this is all COVID is.
Right. But however, we look at the numbers that have perished.
Look, this is what I mean. This is what I'm saying, guys.
We're looking at stats and numbers,
You sound like you work for Boris Johnson, bruv. I'm sick of it now, man. It's getting too much. Bring back Marlon, bruv, because this is unbelievable.
Someone died in, man. Someone died in.
Like seriously, I just think it's too much now, man.
Someone please call mommy.
Because if we're like, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that it's not like I said, but right now, if we're gonna constantly say every time there's a new variant, we're gonna get into panic mode. This is nonsense, man.
No, but listen, the fact that it's a COVID, the whole COVID thing is new for everyone. The whole new life that everyone's been living for the last 2 years is completely different, right? So I understand why if there's a new variant, everyone's cautious because we should have locked down a long time ago.
Oh, here we go.
No. I'm saying when we first found out about COVID, we were the lot. This can you just wait, Charlie? Please, Pacho. Look, now when the COVID initially come, right? People were saying, "Oh, the UK should lock down. It should lock down," and we waited and waited and waited. We waited too long, and there was a lot more deaths, right? Right. So this is what I'm trying to say. If it's what am I wrong?
No, you asked the question. You answered the question, and you didn't let no one else speak.
No, because it's that's how it is, isn't it? So, right?
Is that right? Yes, it's right.
Yes, it's right. But it's true. So now there's a new variant, and it's been discovered that it's got it's mutated seriously. So at the end of the day, if it's all about us being cautious, they're not saying go back into lockdown. They're just saying, do you know what? Just be careful, put on a mask, be considerate, because what's going to happen is if it spreads and it goes wild, right, we will go into lockdown and you'll be working from home again. And not everybody already people have mental health issues anyway. People are not willing to take the risk of going back into lockdown. So if it means by wearing a mask, by catching a train, going to supermarkets, then wear a mask. Listen, I'm not one for the vaccine. I'm not one for all that kind of stuff. However, if we can be cautious and wear a mask, then do it. It's as simple as that.
So wearing a mask, you believe, is going to protect you from this new variant. Okay, none of us have been on an airplane in the past year, but somehow this variant that apparently has been found overseas or wherever it is now going to spread amongst the masses because it was discovered the other day. The variant could have been here for the past 3 months. It was just realized. The research just discovered it the other day. Not to say that the variant hasn't always been here. Yeah, they've discovered this variant, and all of a sudden it went from, oh, there's 1 case, there's 2 cases, now there's 9, now there's 12 cases. Mm-hmm. Guys, this bruv, as December starts, it's a mess. This is like a really, really, really poor sequel.
Do you understand what Nick's saying? Basically, it's the vaccinated that have spread this disease. This virus.
But how do we know it's a vaccinated?
Well, if it's come from wherever it's
they're the only ones that can travel.
They're the only ones that can travel. I can't travel. Like, I can't go on holiday. I didn't bring it over here.
I'm pretty sure in different countries, you can travel somewhere.
Look, I know
somewhere else.
Like, not trying to open up the people in business, but nearly everybody I know, like work related, that has caught COVID this academic year, have already been double vaxxed. Facts.
That's why they put this booster in, because it's the double vax thing's not useless, but it's not working.
Bruv, they're gonna try and
that's why I say booster. That's why
boost every 6 months. I just I'm not, like I said, I'm all for it. I encourage everybody to do what they have to do for themselves, but it's getting silly now.
No, of course. Listen, right, I just go on facts, right? But I've got my theory head, which is the Marlon head, who speaks to me once in a while. And
so what are the facts in your opinion?
No, it's just what I was just spilling out previously.
It's not facts though. That's opinion.
No, wait, no, it's not. It's facts. Me and Boris will go way back. So what I was saying, and what he said and what his advisors have said, at the end of the day, it is what it is. And Dave's come out and said it. Right?
So your boy Boris, the one that tells everyone to wear a mask, that doesn't wear a mask wherever he goes, that's the guy you're listening to, yeah? Listen, the guy that talks about Peppa Pig and all them kind of things.
How could we forget that, man? That's funny.
Come on, bro.
That's where I come back down to. Like, I'm not saying, like, I'm not all for it. Like, do what we got to do. Like, I don't like the mask thing if you got to go in the shop and the rest of it. But as a general population, they're not going to keep on falling in line with this. It's getting silly.
No, yeah. Just like what's happening across the world, Austria, Holland, Australia, New Zealand, there's massive protests, riots currently happening, which they're not really viewing on national TV or anything like that. There's tend to be online, a lot of stuff happening. And, you know, I understand why people who don't want to conform to it and go through all the boosters and everything else. I get that. I understand that. We're just living in strange times.
As with anything, my opinion always goes this: just make it make sense. That's the only thing. Make it make sense.
But sometimes, Nate, things don't make sense. Sometimes it's difficult for something to make sense, and things just happen. You can't always wait around to try and understand, but it don't make sense. Because if you're living in that kind of world, bro, you're gonna struggle.
None of this makes sense.
I guess they're still trying to figure it out, isn't it? I suppose.
Possibly.
When you get your booster?
Me? I don't know. I don't know if it's required. I'll get it. I don't know. Like, I don't really have an opinion on it, to be fair.
What? To be fair, that's a personal question. And that's something that maybe shouldn't be said online. Because
when you're gonna get your booster, why is that personal?
No, because it's personal.
He's double vaxxed. So if those that are double vaxxed, usually boosters get a booster is nothing, because it's like, okay, I'll get a booster. If he wasn't vaxxed, they ask him, "Oh, why are you being vaxxed?" And yeah, it's personal, but he's really double vaxxed, so I don't understand.
No, it's personal, bro. You don't, do you know what it is, right? People, because it's people. What's happening now at the moment? People are asking the question: are you vaccinated? Oh, are you not? Why aren't you vaccinated? It gets a bit personal. And you know, the whole divide that, like in Australia, they've got the vaccinated and the unvaccinated. It's Austria, the vaccinated and unvaccinated queue. There's a divide. Do you get what I mean? It gets techie. Trust me.
But is that not? That's what I'm saying. Is that not the plan, though? Is it not plan not to get techie?
Would it make sense if that was the plan?
But this is what I'm assuming at the moment. This is what's happening. The fact that all of us, like most of us, would love to get on a plane. They're telling you can't get on a plane unless you've vaxxed. The fact that they're saying to you now, if you've gone to certain parts of Africa and you come back from all these things, you've now got to do a 2-day test, and you've now got to stay in a hotel again for 10 days at a cost of 10 grand, like 2 grand. Like, I just think to myself, like, what are we doing?
Okay, so I'll pose this question to you guys, yeah? To the unvaxxed, right? So if this is a permanent rule and they say to you, you cannot leave the country until you're vaccinated, what would you do?
I'd say make it make sense.
Okay, next person.
What was the question again?
No, I'm saying if they're saying to you, you can't leave the country, yeah, without being vaccinated, what do you do? And that's a standard mandate. Yeah, you cannot leave the country if you're unvaccinated.
Ain't that already put in place?
No, it's not. You can. I think you can still leave
to certain countries.
And it has to be mandatory. What do you do? And other countries are saying you cannot come here if you're not vaccinated.
But you don't go no.
I don't understand. I mean,
I'm saying if you're not vaccinated and you cannot leave the country, another country.
Then Rich, I can't leave the country. I don't understand. What's the question? I can't leave the country. What can I do? What can I say?
Like we can't leave the country. You can't be blackballed into doing something. That's what I'm saying. You can't
aren't we being currently blackballed though?
Yeah, we're being blackballed into conforming, and that's why a lot of people are not conforming. Because it's like you're not making it make sense. We're just saying this is what you have to do, so do it or else. But it's all good because at some point they'll try and talk about, oh, look, you don't even belong here. You go back to your country. So they'll send me home.
Nigeria, good luck with that one, mate.
Yo, it is what it is. No, I'm not going Nige. That's the ancestral link. They'll send me Jamaica first, bro. They'll send me Jamaica first, bro. I got no family in Nige, bro. All of a sudden, you just see some SOSs. The Fully Geek Pod have to. I've got to release funds to release me. No, it's all right.
Tell her you've been there for a long time then.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? That is what it is. But yeah, no, like I said, it's a new mask on, mask off thing. Even at work, they've introduced the mask thing again. So it's back to wearing masks in communal areas.
I don't even know it's effective right now, right?
Yeah, they literally put in today, like literally. So I was
Don't people know that it's very unhealthy for humans to be inhaling moist air like for a long period of time? That causes more damage than anything.
Like I said,
Yeah.
It does. You're right.
Yeah.
Well, I had my mask on for a few hours yesterday, and I was like, when I go outside, I probably had to like breathe, man.
It's not natural. It's not natural, man, at all.
But you got to remember, there's forms of there's different masks. Because I listened to LBC on a Sunday, as you do.
He loves his LBC.
I love LBC, bro.
Man just loves LBC.
Slightly promoting it as well, you know.
Proper, they're not getting no sponsorship. They ain't sponsored.
Someone
is
like, Rich, £50.
Yeah, because God, he just likes them because they argue like him.
No, basically, yeah, that's what it is. I'm always scared to phone up, and I'm always shook to phone. I want to phone, but the guy, the presenter, is too powerful for me. It will take me down.
Pause.
Yeah, pause.
Yes.
No, because what they were saying is, what people are doing, people are just buying general masks, which are the really poor quality. I don't know if this is a ploy to make people buy the more expensive one, but there's different forms of masks. People are just buying the simple, basic cotton mask, which is not sufficient. It's not a mask where you continuously use it on a day-to-day basis. The mask that you are required is the one that they use in hospitals. They are the proper masks to use. So they say they're the proper masks to use.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to wear them.
Well,
long periods.
No, even those hospital masks that you say are the proper masks are not the ones you're supposed to wear. Because if we all got them, the general population got them, then the hospital won't be able to use them. So we were told not to use those masks so that we protect the NHS. We save the NHS.
Yeah. Well, see, there you go. So that's
what I'm saying. Like I said, I'm hoping that this is just a small thing, and Christmas won't be ruined again. Like, because I'm not on that no more. This year we're spending time with family. It's long for man.
I don't think Christmas will be. I honestly don't think. Well, it's not going to ruin my Christmas. However, I just don't. I think it's too late for that. Then again, they're reviewing it in 3 weeks' time, aren't they?
Like I said,
I think 3 weeks' time is just a week before Christmas.
A week before Christmas, where they'll just drop it on there. Yep. So Christmas is going to be in 6s again. If you're inside, if you're outside, if you're inside, family.
I told you guys last week. Okay, if you all got boosters, then yeah, you can all congregate. That's fine. The double vax people, well, you have to be in a little bubble or something. And the unvax, sorry guys.
You gotta be by yourself. You can't even be with people in your house. You gotta have your own room.
Trust me.
We're delivering Christmas dinner to you in an envelope. Nah, it is what it is. Hopefully it does sort out and it doesn't get worse. I did feel sorry for the South Africa basically, because I was listening to some of the scientists and they were saying, look, I don't understand. We're really advanced in the sense of the discovery of stuff like this.
Correct.
And we just found the variant. We didn't say the variant is here. This is a worldwide variant that we've discovered, and we've just kind of, instead of praising us for sharing our information and our knowledge and our resources, you're telling people, yeah, if you come from South Africa, it's a red zone. And he was like saying, if this was another country in Europe, would they have acted the same way?
Yeah, I saw something like that as well. Dr.
I'm not going to promote his name. I don't know them.
No, it was a her.
Yeah, that's what I don't know her name. So
okay. Yeah. So it was. Yeah. Basically, you're talking about her, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah. Same thing. Yeah. It's true. They were advanced in the sense of finding and informing everyone else, but it didn't come from here. But anyway.
Yeah, that is what it is. This week, Thursday, is the verses that we've been looking forward to.
Yes.
Which is the Bone Thugs versus, who are they playing again? Yeah, them ones there.
Them pagan man
there. Yeah, I'm not really on it, but I guess I'll listen to it. But that's on Thursday. Also, Barbados, home of the saying "You're asshole," are officially a republic. Okay, they renounced the British Queen altogether. Okay, So
The
she's
lady gangs.
she is no
Come on.
longer head of state. The Queen is no longer head of state. Kel, if this was a different podcast, I would love to tell the people of our experience of Barbados. But it's not that kind of podcast. But
No, my bad.
no, but that day, Kel, when I turned to my left and I saw the thing in the pinstripe, I said, oh, sorry, my bad, my G. Yeah, they're out there. Barbados is a lovely country. I've been there a few times.
Jeez.
I would recommend everyone to go there. It's nice. It is a little bit like Little England, but no longer it's going to be like that. So yeah, let's see how it goes. And the Bayesian Queen Rihanna, she also went down there and she watched the
Looking
transition.
spewed. Was it? I don't know the word.
She's
Stupendous.
She
Looking
was,
stupendous.
she was also doing some modeling the other
Jeez.
day. I don't know if you lot saw the modeling of I don't know what she was modeling, some underwear thing, but like some bikini thing. And the bikini, one of the
Yes,
backs
I
had like
saw
you
it,
saw it.
yes.
Yeah. Yeah, no man. All right, cool.
She's been given a title as well.
Who?
And Rihanna.
Okay, what's she now? Rihanna?
No, she's. No, she says state. They've named her as something. I can't remember what it was.
Okay.
But yeah,
I know they honored her in the speech and stuff. I don't know. I didn't know about title.
Okay, so it'll be interesting. They're now going to be called the Republic of Barbados.
Because like obviously Ghana got independent, yes, in 1957, but it became a republic in 1960. So it's a different people get it twisted like, oh, independence, but you're not really independent because
So the Queen's no longer your head of state either.
yeah, from 1960.
But you're still part of the Commonwealth, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
yeah.
it's the part of the Commonwealth. Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Imagine that you can be independent, you can be a republic, but ultimately you're still part of the Commonwealth.
Commonwealth, yeah.
And also, so go on.
Yeah. I was going to say, like, so people think, oh, you're independent, so you're free of the chains. But if you're not a republic, being a republic is full independence of you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
it'd be
but
interesting.
yeah, I hope a lot of other Caribbean islands follow suit.
Well, you know what's going to happen next, isn't it?
Yeah, man.
You know Jamaica's going to happen next, isn't it?
That's what I mean. It's about time, bro. It's about time, man.
Jamaica's next.
But you know what it is? I'm really keen to understand what the process is in regards to.
That was this.
Honestly, I thought it was a baby, or I thought it was a goat. A goat, yeah.
I said, what? Who else have we got on today?
Yeah, I'll just say that I'd like to know what the process is in regards to how it's become a republic. You know, losing, is it a form of an application, or you got to show documents and state your finances okay? I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know how it's done.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
But what was the funny thing? It was said that Barbados is already in discussions with China to.
Oh, here we go.
When I heard it, I said, oh.
Well, this, to be honest, I don't know what I heard this thing. I don't know if it's true. You know, like TikTok and all the rest of it. It said that basically, I think there was maybe Uganda or something.
Yeah, I think it's Uganda or Rwanda, one of them.
One of them. They defaulted on a loan to China, so China have now taken over their airport. Yeah,
China owns the airport.
Huh?
Yeah, that their only international airport China owns.
Boy,
so deep.
And I'm like,
they
again,
took the airport as security. Wow.
No, but was this the plan all along? You know the ones there. Like you're giving money to a man you know can't pay back. It's like them people, you know them people that are like, oh, buy now, pay later. Oh, you want to do that? Yeah, cool. Take it.
Oh, the amount of stuff they can move in and out of that country now. Mm-hmm. Think about it.
Yeah,
organs.
Yeah, organs.
Bro, I've been hearing some things, but anyway, that's for another pod.
Yeah,
for another time.
Yeah, that is crazy. I just
TheFullyGeekedPod after dark.
No, it's just shocking that they'll put security on the airport. It's like, really, what are you guys doing?
I don't think they did. I think they were trying to say, look, we're taking it, innit? Like you owe us X amount of money. This is what we're doing.
No, that's just being. You can't do that.
Why?
This is what they've been doing this is what I told you from ages ago. China are doing it a different way. They're not being bait about it. So it's like That's what I mean. China now own land in these countries. They own land in the Caribbean, and they own land in Africa. Do you know what I mean? So it's a different thing where it's not like the government has to pay them back or whatever. It's that they take the land and it's theirs. Do you know what I mean? I can do whatever they want with it. That's how they're doing it. Like, it's deep, man.
Yeah. Oh, okay, cool.
All right. We've got a few rest in pieces. The first one, someone that passed away maybe about 4 days ago. Stephen Sondheim. Yeah. He was an American poser and lyricist, and he was responsible for a lot of musical theatre. Is that right, Merv?
Yeah, like West Side Story. What else is there? Sweeney Todd.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
he was.
Sweeney Todd. Yeah, so yeah, it's proper like instrumental part in the theatre world.
And I think did he also do the new West Side Story? Because the new West Side Story is coming out in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, it came out today. Well, came out today for, I guess, in advance, but it's coming out next week, I think.
Yeah, I think December the 10th. Yeah, the 10th
of
December. Yeah.
So it's weird. So like just before the release of the new one, he died before that, isn't it? So yeah, it's a bit sad, man. Didn't get to see that.
That's R.I.P., man.
R.I.P., man. On a random, man, if you're looking forward to going to watch West Side, would you go and watch West Side Story?
Yeah, I've seen the original.
No.
But I wouldn't.
Okay, sorry. Let me rephrase that for you. No. Would you watch the new West Side Story? Let's say go. Like, would you watch it?
I'd watch it. Yeah.
No, I think I love the original. I hate remakes. You know, I hate remakes.
I don't know. Like, I don't mind remakes. Like, if I look at stuff like Romeo and Juliet, for example, that remake they did, the one with the guns and that, I thought that was like hard. Pause. Like, I thought that one was like. Was a good remake.
Yeah, it's a different spin on it as well, isn't it? It's like a modern version of it.
There's a modern version.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're going to do anything like that with West Side Story. It could just be exactly the same thing.
Yeah, could it be a shot for shot thing? Who knows?
Hopefully the Jets and the Sharks are a bit different. Maybe they have like Letterman jackets on this time or something. Do you know what I mean? All right. Also, over this weekend, another rest in peace went out to VirgilAblah. Abloh, yeah. He was responsible for a lot of the Off-White stuff, and he'd also kind of done a brand deal with Louis Vuitton.
No, not brand deal, bro.
Oh, he was working.
Yeah,
he was
like the CEO of that brand, Off-White brand of Louis Vuitton. He was the owner.
No. Okay, yeah, I know he was Off-White. I don't know what the Louis Vuitton brand is.
Yeah, it was a branch of Louis Vuitton.
Yeah, I could be honest with you, I didn't afford any of his stuff, so I don't really know like that.
Yeah, but no, because I think he started off with Kanye first.
Okay.
Because he was helping Kanye to design his stuff. And then he moved on to somewhere else, and then Louis Vuitton saw his talent and just took him. Yeah, fellow Ghanaian as well, man.
Trust me.
Yeah, man. So
man.
big him up. He broke barriers. He broke barriers in that world, because you don't see anyone black in that world. No one. Those levels, nobody. Do you know what I mean? So he broke barriers, man, big time.
Okay.
And
He's
41. Man.
Yeah, 41.
41, bro. Come on, man. Baby age.
Yeah, he had cancer, innit? It's just
a rare form of cancer.
Yeah.
He done a Chadwick where he didn't tell no one. He was just fighting it on his own and just continuing doing what he does. You know what I mean? And then bro.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace. I know, like I said, I saw a lot of the a lot of the world was kind of going like ham with the tributes and stuff over the weekend. So yeah, man.
Yeah. The popular guy, man. He even designed Drake. You know, Drake's got an airline. He's got his own aeroplane in it, and he designed it.
Oh, is it?
Oh, is it? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that at all.
Yeah, man.
All right, cool. Anything else been going on?
Really, not that I can think of.
In other words, let's move on.
All right, cool. No, I respect that. I respect that. All right, cool. So, sorry, I'm just apologize for just trying to do this. The lights just reflection off my glasses. All right, cool. Never mind. All right, let's get on to some TVs and films.
It'll be on time.
Anyways, Joe, it's cool because after the pod, I'm gonna cuss you. So, All right. We had the second episode of Power Book 2 Ghost Series 2, Selfless Acts. So, what are your thoughts on Power Book 2, Episode 2, Season 2?
One thing I would say, because of the lack of sex scenes in BMF and Power Book 3, there's all in this episode, man.
Yeah, they went back.
They just went, you know what, screw it, we don't care. Let's just do it.
Yeah, I'm sick and tired of seeing Sax's pay your back off, bro. I'm just not on it, bro. Like, put a blanket there, something. I don't need to see cheeks.
Sexy gives me chill.
Opposed to whose other cheeks?
No, I'm just saying I could have anybody else's. I just at that moment there, we didn't have to see that.
Just making sure.
Is more what I was trying to explain. All right, so this week we saw Tariq. Tariq was cornered by the police and asked to come to the police station. I think Tariq thought all his numbers were up, but they wanted him to come and see Yasmin because the grandmother was drinking and had an accident while she was drunk.
And you're right about that from last week, isn't it?
Yeah. So he's come, seen Yasmin. They've taken Yasmin to foster care. Like it was last week, you said, Kel, yesterday. Last week you was telling about the grandma and how you think it's just a bit of a turn and you think they should just allow her in it.
I feel it's cute out of nowhere, like grandma, because the grandma was never ever perceived in that way or fashion at all.
No,
you know what I mean, all of a sudden she's a drunken, she's whatless. She always came across very prim and proper, and a bit in the business, but you know what I mean. It's like a typical grandmom, to be honest.
But she basically kind of explained it as well. She kind of said, like, you know, she wants a life. She just wants to have a drink if she wants to. But
she wasn't supposed to have her that night.
Yeah. So she kind of explained that even though we didn't see her like that, you can see that in the background that she's just carrying the weight of all this nonsense, basically. Said enough.
I know. I still think it's a bit of a drastic.
I guess I can't tell if it's just for them to do something, for them to have Tariq to have one more thing that he's kind of passionate about, if that makes sense. Trying to get Yasmin back now.
To be honest with you, I'm kind of falling out of love with Power, to be honest. It's losing my interest, to be honest with you.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not done with it, but I'm done.
You can't hear it in his voice. This is how he responded before he locked off Flash.
That's why they finished last week's episode either.
Exactly. Man. Like, I don't know, Power, man. It's just the storylines and the old over the tops and the useless sex scenes and
no,
I don't know. I'm just sick of it, man. I'm just getting a bit sick of it. Every season's like the same. Do you know what I mean?
I agree. I agree with it. The sex scenes. I don't think they I don't know why they force it. They don't really need to. But I'm definitely not done with Power. I'm definitely not done.
We know, because you want to see Tommy back. I know that. I know you want to see the Tommy series.
Yes, I want to watch all of it, and I think this week's episode is good. I did say last week I knew what's that drug dealer's name that Kane's working with had something to is it Mecca?
Yeah.
Had something to do with Monet or the dad, whoever, but clearly they were.
She's got a type, innit?
Yeah, she's definitely got a type. But yeah, obviously they were ex-lovers. And obviously he must have known her husband.
Yeah.
No, 22 years, that was the wedding anniversary, right?
Yeah.
So obviously they had all of them knew each other once upon a time, or probably they were boys. But I've got a feeling that Kane's his dad.
He's Kane.
So I was thinking that as well. You know?
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. But I was thinking the exact same thing, that he's the dad of. Yeah.
I've got a feeling.
Woody.
What a surprise that would be.
That would be.
It wouldn't be because it's Power. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, my man's sarcastic. Yeah.
I did think the storyline was a little bit like, for my thing is like all of them know each other, and that frustrated me today because Kane set it up so he can steal the drugs, so he can try to get the connect to try and give the said drugs that you just stole from your family. Like I was thinking that I know you want to get back in with your family and you want to do all that kind of stuff. That seemed a bit wild. Then the person that you've got doing this is already known to your mum. Your mum used to do a thing with her.
But not knowing.
Yeah, but he must know. Mecca must know.
Obviously Mecca knows because Mecca, obviously he knows now, innit?
Yeah, as I'm saying, that he must know, but he must have known who Kane was from the beginning. Kane's like my mum's Monet. She's he must know everything.
Well, he knows, yeah. Well, no, I don't think he initially knew that because he never mentioned his mum before, did he, Kane?
No, I reckon he's always tried to ask him. I didn't think it was good that he broke every one of Little Guap's fingers.
I saw that.
That was a lethal scene, though.
That
was lethal, man.
But also, it was like he broke them. Then as soon as he let go, Little Guap was cool. Like it wasn't hurting anymore.
It's up straight away.
Yeah, but that guy is a bit of a fool. Who gave him the right to come and follow Kane to meet someone? It's like, no, I'm sorry, you don't do that. That's not something you do, especially in the field that you're in.
Bro, Kane's supposed to be your boy. You get me? Remember, he saved you. You get me? You let him live and all them. You let you live in that stuff.
But if your boy is telling you, I've got to go, I've got to handle something, then you let him go and do it. You don't go and follow him, then bring your phone out like a foolish individual and try and record things. Wait, this is
put yourself on Instagram Live.
No, but that's the youngsters, though. That's what, remember he said that's a youngster thing, bro. Every time there's an issue, bang, straight on the camera. Also, I'm sorry, I don't want to jump. This detective, yeah, he needs to get killed by now, man. Like I think he's had too many. He's had 2 episodes, and I think it's too many, bro.
Yeah, he's too irate. Like,
bro, why are you so angry, bro? What? Because she don't like you? He's an idiot.
He probably will get killed anyway.
Like, I hope he does, because like, why is he trying to bad my girl up for? It's got nothing to do with you.
Listen,
like, I just feel like sometimes these police officers, they get a little bit too involved, bro.
Yeah. He's that new guy. But that's what I'm saying. It's your job.
Don't you find it annoying that now Method Man's got a connection with her? Bro, I hate this. One bit of power, bro. It's just so the writing is poor. So out of nowhere now.
Connection to who?
With my girl.
He's got history with my girl.
Oh,
Who Carrie.
The Grim.
Yeah, like out of nowhere. Now it's just like everyone's linked.
They made her into some super whatever.
Slag. She's a slag.
Skettel.
I said last week she was a slag, and someone said,
I'm not talking about that, innit? You made your point, innit? Calm down.
No, we're not
talking about that. Maybe I want to talk about it. Maybe
look at Tate. Tate's gonna tamper that, boy. Tate is proper gonna tamper that as well. Anyway. She's just going through barriers, left, right, and center.
Yeah. Well, anyway, like I was saying, they just made her really unlikable in this episode. Because look at the way she was treating Tate. Do you know what I mean? Like, although, like, yeah, he's probably like a little slime ball, but she just, I think that's how you're behaving, yeah? Just completely dismissive towards him. I didn't like her. Well, she's not a likable character anyway, but
don't you think everyone chats too much?
Like what would you do?
Like, how did Drew just say that it's Tariq behind the course correct app? Just randomly to Zeke. Like, why are you talking people's business? Like, I don't understand. Zeke's like, oh, he's part of the app. That app is banging. Then all of a sudden, when the missus is now going to be put up for thing, Zeke's going to try and put 2 and 2 together. I was thinking it's too much, man. Like, everyone chats too much.
Yeah, I get you.
How, and they're getting
and you know what tune we're going to hear in what's his name? Not Ghost. Tommy's one in it. I can't stand the rain.
No, we got to hear another one in it. It's my window.
Trust me.
Bro, he is out here. Any tune with rain in it, 50's put it in one of these shows, bro. 50's put it in one of the shows. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. What about Iffy? What do we reckon about Iffy?
Which is Effie.
Effie. Sorry, Effie was the one, and she had her girl. Then Braden just come and knocks on the door.
Oh, okay.
That's the only thing I wanted to carry on, boy.
Was that established in the other series that she was
bisexual? No.
Yeah. No. Okay.
No.
I thought, have I missed something here?
No, but I think it was good though, because at one point, like,
of course you would think it was good.
No, I think it was because it was too much. Like, you had Tariq had all of them. It was too much. Like Tariq, you can't have all three of them. It doesn't make sense. And the one that Tariq really wants, her role within the show is a pointless role.
Pointless role.
Like there is no need for her. She doesn't do anything.
Who's that? And Diana?
No, not Diana. Diana at least is around the drugs.
Not Diana.
Exactly.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Lauren.
What does Lauren do?
She's in his class. She's in a class.
Apart from being
she's
in the class, she does
she's
nothing.
waste, bro. She's got no personality. She's always miserable. Yeah, the first season she had a bit of, you know what I mean, but
she's got no personality.
She hasn't, bro. Nothing, man.
Man's getting technical like that.
Every time she gets vexed because obviously every time she wants to lips Tariq has to take a phone call. Tariq's phone, I don't understand. These don't move like there's no such thing as tracking. There's no such thing as like anything. Tariq is always on the said phone.
Yeah, he is.
Every time okay, I gotta go. Bruv, you ain't heard a text message. What's that? Why are you just taking so many calls?
And taking his battery out, I can't be tracked. My battery's out.
Poor man, it was poor.
Do you think his mom's gonna come back in?
No, I think she's been written off, you know. I think
so?
this season.
She's in what do you call it now, isn't it? She's in Queens.
Yeah, Queens.
No, she's in Queens. So I think she probably can't do both shows at once.
Yeah, I think she got written off after her 50 had a little beef online.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Oh.
You know how 50 always puts memes out, innit? There's a meme that when she has her weave off, like this pure forehead, innit?
Drop it.
Like, yeah, so she didn't take kindly to that.
I hope Diana does become a bit more astute. And I think Diana was clever in the way that she worked out straight away that it was Kane.
Oh yeah,
it was. Yeah,
I thought it was quite good. I think she's gonna learn.
But why is she trying to? Because now she's trying to get Tyreek to. Yeah, go on.
No, she wants to get educated.
Yeah, she just wants to be in the game. She wants to learn the game, but she also wants to be able to go to school. She like in her mind, she's like, look, if I can go and do business, then I can clean the money. I can do anything to get me. Like it's to get me as family. We've got this. Keep everything in house.
And that's the thing. And I think, she initially obviously Mane thought she wanted to go to the same school as Tyreek, but I think she probably wants to go to that school with that girl who's gonna teach her everything. So she should be coming to the game. But yeah, it's all right. But you guys have criticized this show big time today, boy.
No, I don't. Like I said, I watch it and I enjoy it.
No, I will. I'll keep watching it, but I'm just.
Yeah, we love it. You still got to criticize it, don't you?
Yeah, we can't just. It's not like old school. This is episode 119. This is not episode 19. We used to say to Merv, "What do you think of the show?" And he went 10. Merv, what do you think? 10.
No.
9.5 plus half.
I'm still on that boat, man. Get me.
All right, cool. That's Power Book 2. Ghost Season 2, Episode 2. Episode 3 comes out this Sunday. Disney dropped their latest Marvel TV show, which was Hawkeye, and they dropped 2 episodes at once. And I already saw people type Hawk Waste in the group. I'm not sure why, to be honest. At that point, they hadn't even watched the show. But what are we saying, Hawkeye? 2 episodes in. Do you think we're onto a winner here, or is it winner chicken dinner, or allow it?
I don't know.
They got four episodes left to make it win, and are they going to do that? Who knows?
Listen,
go on, Rich. You let loose first, man.
No. To me, to me, it's just what I expected or what we expected. Hawkeye is not that character, right?
But it's not really about him.
No, well, so far it's about him and what to call it, Echo, right? That's gonna be she's gonna have her own show. So her name is Echo. So to me, there's nothing to report. It's as expected. I said from the beginning, it's gonna be poor. The jokes are corny. We thought what was that show called? What's the one that
Winter Soldier?
Yeah, we thought some of their jokes are corny. These ones are horrendous.
Well, we thought that series was going to be rubbish. It wasn't.
No, exactly. But this is definitely going to be right. I don't. Obviously, we're going to watch it because we've got 4 more episodes. But from the first 2, I'm being honest with you, I don't see anything that say, wow, this is going to be great. Unless
I fell asleep halfway through the second one, and I don't care to watch the rest of it. You know what I hate? You know what pisses me off about this show, bro, or shows like this, is when a girl, okay, she's a black belt in karate, okay, and she can throw a few arrows, okay, but she could beat up 10 men on her own. I hate it. It's so unrealistic.
But you know what though? She had it handed to her though. I wouldn't say that she'd done it. She didn't. Like, are you talking about in the black auction scene?
Bro, yeah, that scene where she beat up the tracksuit gang, all of them beat up everyone. I'm like,
the tracksuit mafia, bro. The tracksuit mafia.
Yeah, the tracksuit mafia, bro.
Show some respect to their name.
Potato, man.
But the thing is, because I thought to myself, please don't let this be one of these things where you're just overpowering every man. Like, but she was still taking licks though. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, little brushes, bruv.
And not only that, she didn't actually complete the job anyway. So it's not to say like she fought everyone in whether it was outside or in the auction room, and she just finished the job in it.
It's unrealistic. She was taking down man. She was taking down man, bro. Easily.
Everything is kind of unrealistic, isn't it? So you have to remember it's an unrealistic premise anyway.
No, but there was no unrealistic to it. It was just unrealistic.
No, do you know what? For me, I'll be clear what I say, innit? I like the Hawkeye character, innit? I like the Hawkeye character. And what they've done with him in this series, I think is good because it's showing character development for him. Obviously, he's the only one that we've known to have a family. So obviously he's gone back to his family doing normal things. And you can actually see the impact that all the fighting has done with him because obviously he's a human. And like the fact that he's gone deaf in one ear, like that's just, you would never think that would happen, innit? Like obviously everyone's kind of superhuman and whatnot, but to have that happen, that's like showing character development. But I know like Kate Bishop says to be a instrumental part in this series, but she's kind of annoying to me. I think she's overshadowing Hawkeye when it's supposed to be his show.
Yeah, but I think it's more about for me it's the introduction of Kate Bishop.
Well, yeah, I know at some point he's going to pass the baton on to her, but I'm just like,
I liked that. I quite liked the beginning bit. I quite liked the link. So when she was just at home, and then it went back to like Age of Ultron when they were fighting, and then like
was it Avengers?
Yeah, Avengers. The Avengers one.
Was it the first one or Age of Ultron?
Yeah, the first one.
Yeah, New York.
Okay, yeah. So I like the fact they went to that. I like when they destroyed the house. I liked when he was falling down and he was hitting the arrows, and that was how he started to like her, and she started to like him. Again, I did think it was a bit weird when she just started fighting. Like I said, where did this come from? But then you realize that she studied, and I'm like, I thought it was a little. At first, I did think that was one of my big, but like,
but you know what I do as well. I don't know if any of you noticed, but they've done that in the title sequence. So there was a montage of her doing all the training in the animated sequence. So that's what, because it's like it almost kind of seems like she's just gone from that. And even though, I mean, you don't really have to show that exposition, but they actually showed everything in the title sequence of her doing her training.
I will watch that bit again because I'll be honest with you, that's usually the bit where I just like press skip or
never skip those intros, bro.
And like you just only get comfortable, bro. That's like the bit you get comfortable, check your last Instagram post, and then we get ready to start.
So anyway, it makes sense. I mean, I guess obviously like, she can handle herself obviously because she's been through the training, innit? Like the martial arts training, the bow and arrow training. So so that's where she gets that from.
And it is, like I said, it's just interesting when you say about stuff like how he deals with his family. Like his family just want him to come home for Christmas. Because at first I thought, hold on, you've put on the costume. Is the costume magic or something? How the hell can you fight now? But obviously you've explained it.
Yeah.
And then the quest for them to get back the costume and the rest of it, I thought it was interesting. It always ends on a little bit of a cliffhanger every time. So I was like, okay, cool.
And that's another thing though. Why? Okay, I get it. The costume, he done a lot of bad things in the costume, and obviously, like people are after him. But I wouldn't care. If someone's taking that costume to do nonsense on the road, that's your business.
It's symbolic,
why does that get you out of your family surroundings and want to be on road again.
It is a bit strange because I'm even thinking, but the minute that he stopped being Ronin, why don't you just burn the suit? Do you know what I mean? Like burn it, chop it up. Like it's weird how like when he got rid of it, what did he just do? Throw it in the river and someone found it. Do you know what I mean? But I guess what's interesting is that obviously no one knows that he's Ronin in it. So I reckon that at some point, like obviously Kate's worn a suit that he once wore, not knowing that this is her idol's suit that he was actually doing bad stuff in it. So I can see there being some sort of dynamic where he reveals that to her, and that's the like sort of arc of their, you know, they might sort of end up beefing about it in some way.
Because I'm assuming he ain't worn this suit in a good couple of years, yeah?
Yeah, since Endgame, isn't it, really?
So
For 5 years, I think.
for them man there just to see the suit and then think, hold on, like they said, like, yo, man, them link up, yeah, ops on the block. Everybody was available at that point to do the link up to try and ride on these people, to ride on her.
Oh, it's all about when they go, oh, we know where you live.
Yeah, like
yeah, that was a bit, yeah, like that was a bit weird. Like so
Reminded me of Keanu Reeves.
John Wick.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you know what, though, the bit I was busting up at, yeah, it was the LARPing scene, innit? That was fun. Like I never knew it was called LARPing, but when they were doing the whole, he was getting the suit back from that firefighter.
Oh, when they were doing the
it's like, look, you got to pretend, like, yeah, there's like, I thought that was hilarious, man.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Out of us, man, I do believe that you would probably play that game, you know.
Standard, bro. Like, I need to find where they're doing it, man. I'm going there, like Potter's Bar, maybe. You know, like,
they do. I think they do want to Potter's Bar, to be fair.
I'm going.
Dress up, pretend to be a little thing, and have a little fight. I just thought it was funny when they were like, "Okay, guys, it's the final," and like he's like, "Please, I'll give you back the suit. Just die properly for me. Go on, do it for me." I was like, "All right, cool."
It really seemed like you could have done without that scene completely, but it was just funny, isn't it?
Yeah, it was. But I think you could see that Hawkeye character was like, "Why am I doing this?
Yeah,
like, allow me, please."
Exactly.
Yeah,
like, it's weird because obviously, and I think that what kind of throws me off a bit, and I like things like that, but I think just the simple fact that he's been in everything that he's been in has been like level 100, isn't it? Like, so he's been in Avengers, he's been in all these things where there's just super stuff going around him, and now he's just doing LARPing. It just seems weird as well, isn't it? But he's human, isn't it? End of the day, like, so when he's not doing any Avenging, he's just doing LARPing.
Regular stuff, boy. He's just doing. He's a regular guy. All right. Well, that's Hawkeye. Hawkeye comes out obviously every Wednesday on Disney Plus. That's the first episode, as you can see. Kel's not for it. Rich thinks it's waste. Me and Merv don't mind it. We'll see how next week how we feel about episode 3.
Yeah.
All right, Merv. I was going to go to Insecure now, but I'm going to be 100 because I went out for dinner. I haven't seen it, but you can talk about it if you wish to.
What happened is this episode was quite uncomfortable. That's what I'm saying. Like, they're very, very kind of awkward conversations, but very good conversations at the same time. And I think it's one of these episodes where you're kind of on both sides of people, but it's just the way it's being delivered that you might lean to this side or that side. But yeah, it was a good episode, man.
All right, now I'm going to watch it when we finish the pod.
Yeah.
That's Insecure season 5, episode 6. Obviously, Merv didn't say, he didn't throw any spoilers in there, and it sounded like you're somebody on the fence, but I respect it. All right. Are we doing Wheel of Time? Kel?
No, I like it, man. Wheel of Time. It's really good. I see what you guys were saying about the whole Lord of the Rings kind of concept and stuff. But yeah, no, it's good, man. The action scenes, the graphics are good, like graphics, but you know what I mean, the CGI and stuff is good. Storyline, the characters, yeah, man. Like, I'm feeling it. I'll definitely keep on this one.
The professor got to talk.
Professor got to talk. And this episode, to be honest, I think stepped up amazingly from the first 3. We started to see people really being able to use their power, and the Dragon Reborn, and then all of the women, I can't remember what they call themselves. They then all had to like link up to try and defeat him. I thought it was quite good. Like I said, I like those scenes. I thought it was.
It's like they've all got like those 4 or 5 chosen ones from that village. They've all got individual powers, but obviously one's the dragon, isn't it? But it's just knowing which one is the dragon. But I think they've all got their own special kind of power.
I like the way that girl's plat just probably just let loose like some Super Saiyan.
Yeah. Obviously that ginger boy, is he ginger? The one that can, he's got like some strength power.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then so it'll be interesting to see what, and obviously that the tall mixed race guy, I don't know if he's a wolf or what now.
The wedge looking one.
The wedge, mixed race guy.
Yeah.
Because the wolf's like, this part of the wolf come and lick his saw.
Yeah.
And then now they just keep following him everywhere he goes. The wolves just follow him everywhere he goes.
So maybe that's what I'm saying. Maybe that's part of his power. Maybe
maybe he's a werewolf or something. I don't know.
Yeah, he can talk to animals or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
It definitely was a lot better than, because the first 3 episodes were a little bit slow.
It was slow, but it still kept you gripped.
Yeah, 100. But I think I know a lot of people were like, no, but it's too slow. Where I think this was like, nope, we're here.
Mm-hmm.
One of the boys that I can't stand, like when there's the 2 of them together, one of them I'm not really feeling, to be honest, but it is what
I think the dark hair one, isn't it?
I think so. One of them is just like,
he's
waste, man. Like, you're a proper idiot, but yeah. I thought, like I said, for me, I thought this was a good episode. I really quite like the series. Rich, I know you don't want to watch it, but it's worth it. Rich, you never watched Game of Thrones, did you?
No.
Yeah, no, Rich ain't gonna watch it all the time.
No, it doesn't mean I don't like Game of Thrones.
What about Lord of the Rings? You like Lord of the Rings, Rich?
I like Lord of the Rings. It's big.
Hobbit?
Yeah, I watch all that kind of stuff.
Extended version, Lord of the Rings?
No, come on, bro. That's tiring stuff.
That means you ain't watched it.
You ain't watched it, bro. Extended Lord of the Rings was how it's supposed to be, bro.
In it, though.
Brother, I got you know how many times I bought extended version of Lord of the Rings on DVD? People come and take them and I don't see them again. I just keep them, but I just go and buy a new one. Like I don't even ask you for it back, because I feel like if you're taking it, you're enjoying it. So I'll just get another one.
It's a lifelong mission, boy. Just keep buying Lord of the Rings.
I love Lord of the Rings. Pause. But I mean, I properly love Lord of the Rings, and I can't wait for the TV series. I'm really looking forward to it. Really looking forward to it. All right, cool. Dopesick episode 4 came out. Not to say it wasn't memorable, but I can't remember what happened in it.
Bro, Michael Keaton's character just went buck wild, bro. Like, get me. He's basically become addicted, isn't it? To the what's the drug called again? Dolphin something. But anyway, like, he's just
Oxycontin.
That's it. I don't know where I'm getting Dolph from. Maybe it's the title, but that's the content. Yeah, he's just sort of reliant on that, and I think he's kind of sussed that what those reps are doing, in it. They're just like, he kind of just sort of notices what they're doing, but at the same time, he's just too far gone into it. And it's just like, still, he's aware of it, but he's still addicted, isn't it?
Yeah, you can't help it. I thought it was quite interesting to see him do things where he confiscates. So say, for example, Kel, you're on it, and I'm saying to you, look, okay, I'm your doctor, Kel, I'm your physician. I think you need to just stop. Just go cold turkey. Okay, how we're going to do that? You give me your tablets, and you're just going to leave. We're going to stop. You're just going to stop taking them. Yeah. All right, this is going to make you better. So you go away, and all I've done is just taken your pills and just added it to my collection.
Because even what he done, that woman he was dating as well, like, he kind of got close, and it's like he stood her up and everything like that. Or no, did he fall asleep or something? Yeah, he fell asleep, and it's like, oh, he got a nerve to call me, but he's still like, yeah. But by the way, do you know where I can get more?
Like he just wants the drugs, bro. He's addicted to it.
Yeah, it's mad. Like, no, that's good, man.
Yeah, it's a hell of a drug, and it's interesting. Yeah, it's interesting. I think, I like I said, I know these are science fiction, but sometimes I always feel there's a little bit of truth in some of these things.
But it's based on a true story, though, no?
I'm not sure if it's based on a true story.
It is. I'm sure it is.
No, I thought it was.
It is.
Okay, cool. That makes it even more.
Did you watch it, Rich?
I didn't watch this episode.
Oh, you
watched
this
one.
one.
I was about to say, it's so quiet, man.
No, because it's even this new thing, girl. They were like, no. If you want to get a hit, don't worry about, don't swallow it no more. They got this. All right, you put it in your mouth, you suck on it for a little bit, and then it stops. And then you take it open and you get the powder, you just crumble it up then you sniff it. So literally, so everyone is not, they're like, gets your bloodstream so much quicker. So now they're all snorting this. Like, it's mad. Like, I guess it's also kind of lets me know how much drugs can like really ruin people.
Yeah, man. Once you're hooked, bro. Jeez.
Yeah, like, and the thing is as well, this is obviously a medicinal drug, but it soon becomes hard food. Like, it's hard stuff.
Yeah.
They'll mash up a shop to teeth just to get the thing.
Trust me, man.
Yeah, no, it was a lot. It was a lot.
People are still using this kind of stuff until now.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people get addicted to like prescribed drugs as well. Do you know what I mean? It's right. Yeah.
A lot of stars go through that.
Yeah, I mean, even that was the whole thing with MJ and them, man. There, do you get me?
Yeah, exactly, man.
I think Prince as well. I don't know. Is it Prince?
No, Prince died of.
I'm not sure. I'm not going to confirm nor deny that. So.
Yeah.
There's only one Purple Rain, and I ain't trying to get involved in that, you know.
It's a cheat.
I don't. We're gonna party like it's 1999. That's my Prince collection of God. Yeah, know that is all the Prince songs I know. All right, Rick, Merv, Doom Patrol, you want it or just skip it?
Maybe we might talk about it once it's finished or something.
All right, cool. Yeah.
I've finished it now.
All right, what we do is then we understand the weirdness.
Yeah, so listen, you lot, you ain't seen nothing yet, man. It's so random. Oh man, so weird. So the writers, I want to meet the writers and just ask them, like, what's wrong with you lot? Honestly, man, they're crazy, bro.
They're just like.
Man.
You gotta ask the man sometimes. What mushrooms were you on when you did this? What mushrooms? All right, cool. Well, there was 2 major releases on Netflix this week. One was True Story, starring Kevin Hart and Wesley Snipes, and the other was Bruised. Okay. Who watched Bruised?
Yeah, I watched Bruised.
Yep.
All right. Should we start with Bruised and then go to True Story?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's start with Bruised. So Bruised is a sports film directed. It's a directorial debut on Halle Berry, and it also stars Halle Berry. Okay. And Halle Berry is she's the former UFC fighter.
Jackie Justice.
Yeah. And it talks about how she's making an earning and living as a housekeeper. She's starting to rely on alcohol. Her day-to-day life is a bit boring. And basically they try to get her back into the ring.
I think she was like 10-0 and then
and then her last fight she didn't fight.
Yeah, she got embarrassed.
She got embarrassed. She just kicked, bro. She just climbed over the fence and kicked, bro. And it's been so many years since she's ever been back in the ring.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts? I know before we start, UFC is not my thing. Yeah. And this film allowed me to remember that it's not my thing.
Yeah, I don't watch UFC. It's not really my thing as well. But it was an okay film. A tad predictable at parts. There's a few scenes that I thought were just unnecessary.
Oh,
like a relationship with the coach.
Why that sex scene? I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah,
I'm sick and tired of it. I'm sick and tired of Halle Berry and being filmed and getting whopped out by some random brother. I'm not on it no more.
Well, like Monster, yeah.
It's the same like Monsters Ball, bruv. Every time she's just getting whopped out by some random Donny, bruv.
But the random Donny is her boyfriend.
No, man.
No, I'm talking about her coach, the female coach.
Oh, sorry.
No, that was because they had to make the film LGBTQ friendly.
But this is what I'm saying, it was unnecessary. That whole storyline was unnecessary to me.
Was it? Really?
Yeah. Because not in no part of the film did they perceive that she's bisexual, she's lesbian, nothing. Out of nowhere.
Because she wasn't in a situation to do so.
Yeah. But I think it just came out of nowhere. It just, for me, it's like, what? Okay, what's going on here?
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, and I think the issue that I had with that, not that she was bisexual, or whatever. It's just that they didn't. I feel like it was a kick in the teeth, innit? They should have just carried it on. Like, so it's almost like, okay, I've slept with you and you treated me really nice, and that's it. I don't know. I would have liked it to develop a little bit more, because it's almost like they had to just make the coach suffer for no reason. Do you know what I mean? Because she's the one that obviously lost out. Because
yeah.
I reckon they still get back together though.
I don't know. Maybe they're just friends. I don't know. I get what you're saying though, because it was kind of just like there was no.
Just put there.
I mean, does there need to be a setup for it? Not really.
No.
It could be a moment of, actually, because throughout the whole film, she's the only person that's actually treated her with kindness. So it makes sense to some degree. But I would have liked it to have. I don't know. Like Nate said, maybe the whole story overall, she might have got back with her or whatever in it. I don't know. Or it might just been a moment in passing. But yeah.
I thought the final fight scene, I didn't like any of it.
Why?
I don't like UFC. It was too much for me. I don't even like UFC, and I don't like women fighting.
Why?
I liked it.
Did you? I didn't.
I thought it was good, man.
I don't like women fighting. I generally I don't like.
It's a personal thing, right?
Yeah, it's a personal. I just don't like women fighting. I don't like to see women fight.
I hear that though. I can see where you're coming from.
Do you know what I mean? Like for me, I'm not saying it's a masculine or feminine or any of those type of things. I just don't like to see women fighting. Like even if it was like women boxing, I'm not really like I don't. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's not my thing.
But why is this?
I don't know. I don't know. You're trying to draw me out. I'm not going to say that women shouldn't or can't fight. I just don't think. I just don't like watching it.
But yeah, I feel you. I get
and for me, the fight scene was quite long as well.
The only thing that pissed me off about the fight scene is that Halle Berry blatantly won, but just to it's not that typical ending. She lost. You know what I mean?
But it's not a typical ending.
It's predictable. It is. I knew they were going to do that. I knew she was going to do that.
I think it's become quite predictable nowadays.
Yeah.
Because it's like, it's almost like that kind of whole Rocky thing, isn't it? Like, Rocky lost his first fight. Adonis Creed lost his first fight. Rocky lost his fight when he came back in Rocky Balboa. So it's like, in a way, it is realistic because obviously she's older. She's a lot older than I can't remember what the opponent's name was, but yeah,
Lady Killer.
Yeah, I don't know. It does feel realistic, but at the same time, it's quite predictable in film. Film sense.
So I knew that was going to happen. I knew that's how it was going to end. I knew that.
Yeah, because she was taking she was taking licks though. Like she was getting.
No, sure, especially the first round.
She took loads of licks, and that's probably why she lost because it's actually you took more blows, but obviously you didn't. It wasn't like a knockout situation. Obviously, but you know what? Though? I'm really impressed with the way Halle Berry is training. You know, like I'll probably believe they're training. Like she must have proper trained for that film.
Yeah, that first fight scene when she fought that giant woman, boy.
Yeah,
that was,
my head, man. I was like, oh my gosh.
I
want to see what that woman's. I want to see the damage that she's done to that woman's head, man, because she was headbutting over her whole body.
Trust me.
A whole body, man. No, it's you know, it's a film that we've seen all the time, isn't it? But I think the difference is that it's a female and it's Halle Berry's debut, and it had a spark to it. You know what I mean?
What do you feel about the whole son thing?
But I like that. To me, it wasn't just about the fighting, and I think people will look at it from the intro. I think, oh yeah, it's just Halle Berry fighting, but it's more than that. And I like the whole thing about the son and her.
Manny, the son's name.
Manny, yeah, not being able to look after him and being with the dad, and the son always thought mum had died years ago, and you know, getting to know his mum again, getting to know his grandmother again. You know, yeah, such an idiot. And the whole, you know, not again, like I said, not talking until the very end.
That's four already.
Yeah, I know. So yes, I liked all that. Then obviously, what also come up with that Halle Berry, she was raped when she was younger, by her uncle and her mum's friends and all that kind of stuff. So I just think,
yeah, obviously there's just the overall story in it. It's just like her life is just basically just dark, isn't it? Really, yeah.
I think I enjoyed it. I liked it.
All right, that's Bruised on Netflix. I think it's just over 2 hours, about 2 hours and 18.
Is that long?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know much about it. This film's in the mall today.
Oh, that's why when I first saw it, I thought, oh, Merv, why did you tell me to watch this one first? I watched True Story. That's a film, but it clearly wasn't. That's a series. But yes, so that is Bruised on Netflix. Like I said, in top 10, stream it up. So that left us with the last one, which was True Story, which was a limited show on Netflix. I think it was, how many episodes was it? 7?
Yeah.
7, with one of them being an hour long and then the rest being about half an hour long.
Yeah.
And again, this one starred Kevin Hart and also Wesley Snipes.
Jeez.
All right,
I heard the thing about it. I heard poor reviews before I watched it, but I liked it. It was again a bit like I knew the girl didn't die. I knew Wesley Snipes set up the whole thing at the start.
But did you straight into spoilers, bro? I respect it.
Well,
that's episode 7. That is episode 7.
But like you were saying, it's like one long film, innit?
It probably does feel like a long film. Yeah.
But I didn't clock at the beginning. Not necessarily at the beginning. I did. No, I knew Wesley Snipes was behind it. The woman was there. To me, she was dead. She was dead.
Nah, because
it was so obvious, man.
Yeah, he didn't like. It's like, she's dead. I you know what I mean? It's like it was over the top, like saying, "Don't touch her. Don't worry. I've got this." I knew he was behind it all. I knew it. Yeah.
Imagine that you wake up and then someone comes and says to you, the girl that you don't even remember from the night before is in your bed and she's dead, and he's like, "Okay, I need to call the ambulance." No, don't call the ambulance. I got you.
Look, once I realized the opening started so well in it, because I thought, this seems like a true story. It's gritty and it's like, it seems quite serious. And then the moment that happened, I thought, it's just some extension of Powerbath.
But the thing is, when I first put the film on, I thought it's about a comedian. I didn't know this is about his bio. I didn't know this is his bio. It's like about his life. I was thinking, and I was watching it at Jay, and I was just like, no, let's watch something else. Because I just thought it was about Kevin Hart. I'm a comedian, and this is my life, and all that kind of stuff. But obviously, I watched it again, and I actually find it interesting. I enjoyed it. Some of it.
It was enjoyable on a soap opera level, isn't it? Because look, there's some really, I don't know, the writing's just so stupid. Like, you're telling me, your brother is a liability to you, like basically more or less your whole adult life, and you're super famous, and you just immediately rely on your brother, like, there's a dead girl next to you, and you're not questioning anything. It's just like straight away, it's like, did you even check yourself if she's alive or not? Do you know what I mean?
But you know what it is? His brother is probably, he probably thinks his brother used to this kind of stuff, because he's one of those. Everybody's always got that friend.
Yeah, but still, like obviously,
I use that friend, Rich.
He himself, Kevin Hart's character. Yeah, but Kevin Hart's character himself has obviously come out from that life as well in some way. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not to say like he's like they've had a completely different upbringing.
No, Merv, you know what it is? It's because he gave up drinking and he drank for the first time. So obviously, when he woke up, he was in disarray in it. He's like, shit. He hasn't had a hangover.
A touch of alcohol in 6 months.
In 6 months. So like he's already
embarrassed, ashamed.
Yeah, everything. Do you know what I mean?
Even so, I don't know. I'm just not convinced that someone of his position. Yeah, I know. Obviously, like it would be different if something actually. I don't know. I just weren't. I'm thinking like this is, you just immediately relied on your brother. You got some hitman, whatever, some hitman for hire, whatever. Well, like Yeah, it was silly. It was silly.
Like I said, for me, the end of episode 1 was for me the turning point in the series.
Yeah, that was shocking. That was shocking. I can't lie.
I didn't expect.
I didn't see it happen at all.
Can you explain to me what happened? Because
when he thing Billy Zane in it,
when he strangled the.
Where did his ultimate power come from?
No, I believe. No, see, I believe that because
no. Because I mean,
he was getting.
He used his whole body. He used his whole body.
He was getting extorted. You know, man says 6 million, 500,000 a month on the first of the month for a year, bro. He's like, no. Look, and you know, because he's little as well, yeah. You feel even more violated. Like, are you really bugging me, bro?
I felt like his feet was on his back when he was struggling.
Yeah, that's
what I was like. Someone just you gave it
like
his
he's
all,
floating in the air, bro.
Yeah.
The thing is, listen. Obviously, I've never been in this situation before, but to me, it's about leaning forward and standing up, brother, and just fall back. And I'm pretty sure the guy will be lights out.
It's hard, isn't it? But if you tell me what you do if you have that on your neck, man, because he used his whole body, he won't just use his arms, his whole body to strangle it. Like,
I've been watching WWE for all my life, bro.
That's not real,
huh?
That's not real, isn't it?
Get off the show.
But it was weird because, like, obviously he was the one that gave them the you've got to do this, you've got to do that. Take her at the back. Gave him the whole spill. Got killed. It was like the people like, oh fuck, we've got to sort this out ourselves now. And then it was just like it was a comedy of errors.
Yeah, because even with the brothers, it's like you just knew that once they get paid, it's like they're gonna want something else. Yeah. So where's that brother going? Yeah. Like what's it got to do with you in it? Just let them go in it. But that's why, man. If you imagine you just get into that life and you owe people money, it's never over. You know, never over. It's like, oh, you pay me so easily, so now I'm gonna put interest on it, innit?
And what about the last bit with the security guard? Him now extorting Kevin Hart.
Yeah, I was shocked by that.
You know what I was expecting? I thought he was going to be like, you know, he's like, yeah, we know what you've done, sort of thing. And then he just like, he said the whole thing. Oh, I didn't know you'd done that. That's what I thought was going to happen. You know, like he didn't actually know what happened. But yeah, that was a bit weird actually. I just thought, okay.
And the super fan.
Oh, I feel so for that super fan. He just kept on lying so that he would get killed. It's all right to be killed, isn't it?
Yeah,
I feel sorry for the super fan. I was just like,
I've probably never seen that actor in that light because he was Shades in it in Luke Cage. Remember?
Yeah, Luke Cage. Yeah. He's a good actor, man.
Yeah,
good actor.
He is. Yeah, so that was probably a different type of acting he's done.
And the thing is, there are fans like that out there who dedicate their life.
So what, bruv? Even he talks to brother, yeah, you was and you had this and you got this record and you know, like you're thinking, what? Leave me alone, brother.
No, it was a really like. Oh, don't get me wrong, I was gripped in it. I was thinking, I need to know what happens in it. But
I think it was decent. I think it was a good. There's a reason why it's in the top 5 or top 10 of Netflix. It was interesting to see Kevin Hart play a slightly different role than normal.
He was actually. I didn't like his character at all. Do you know what I mean? He was actually a very horrible person, regardless of what happened there. Like, but I did feel sorry for Wesley Snipes though. You know what? When I say Wesley Snipes, I felt sorry. Not sorry for him, but I would like to see Wesley Snipes do a role where he's the main character, because I think like. Is this what it's going to be like now? Coming to America.
Yeah, bruv, he's old. He's
but
old.
Again, he's had his run, innit? I swear he's had his run.
Yeah, he had his run, man. Demolition Man.
Man's being Blade, man. So that end of story. I'll take it.
Demolition Man was big. White Man Can't Jump.
Yeah, but you say all
Money
this,
Train.
but he's taking steps back into the scene, being accepted, isn't it?
True. Yeah.
He will come back. He will come back.
He was in prison for a while, man. He was in prison for a good while.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
I think it's 10 years, whatever it is. But yeah, I loved it. To me, I was just like, I didn't know what to expect, but
the end shocked me though. I didn't think Kevin would shoot those 2 guys, but the end shoot. That shocked me. I wasn't expecting that.
Well, man's a full marksman, you know.
Headshots
as well.
Kevin Hart, is an OG in this film, bro. Where he switches on certain people as well.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't play. And when
That's what I'm saying.
When security guard turns around, he punched him in his face. I said, my brother,
It's like you get one.
No, but to be fair, like that super fan, when they saw him before the cut, because from there he's thought, right, we got away with it. The whole thing's done. Superfan comes, yeah, but I got to speak to you, about the video yesterday.
His whole body.
I want to shit my pants.
I'm telling you, I would have vomited.
Bro, Kevin Hart went on the stage and froze, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you,
I would have started bawling on the stage, bro.
Bro,
but I don't know if you've been in a situation where your lips go dry automatically.
We're talking about this. We're talking about this before, isn't it, on the pod?
Instant pooing, instant.
You're thinking, bro, this is too much for me. But yeah, but Snipes, the way he set him up, but yeah, he took the kill.
He did. It was interesting to see Snipes. I don't know if I like him in this film. Like him.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
He seemed very vulnerable, isn't it? Like, this is you were the great Wesley Snipes, man. He's just like some race guy. Do you know what I mean?
I know exactly.
Do you know he reminded me of the actor in Paid in Full, the uncle who killed the little nephew.
I didn't watch that film in the century.
Paid in Full, no.
No, I watched it, but I can't remember.
A little more context.
Oh no, sorry. I thought you guys remember it. Straight up Paid in Full. We had
we know the film. We know the film.
Yeah, so when the little kid got kidnapped by the uncle, and it was found out the little kid was murdered.
No.
Wow. Okay.
Kinda. Yeah, I remember that scene.
Yeah,
I can't remember the actors.
The actor, what's that guy's name? He's a popular black actor back in the day. He was in Scream and he died in the first 30 seconds.
Kai Pfeiffer.
He died in the first 30 seconds, yeah.
The same one that was in Power Book 3.
Was it Power Book 3? Kai Pfeiffer.
Really?
No, hold on.
You're talking about Truth Be Told, no? Maybe.
He's in Truth Be Told. He's in Truth Be Told.
Yeah.
Who's the dad in Power Book 3?
Dad?
The police officer.
Who's that?
Power Book 3. Oh, that's
Who's that though?
It's not
Remember, he's Kanan's dad.
Kanan's dad. No, that's
that's Omar Epps.
Omar Epps, yeah.
It was similar caliber actor, isn't it?
Yeah, I did that thing where I just put two black people and they
we all look alike.
We are look alike. So would you recommend True Story?
Yeah.
Yeah. It keeps you on your edge. Like you're gripped. You are gripped.
Should be a lifetime show.
I thought it was good. I thought it was good. I thought it wasn't what I expected to be, but I thought it was good. So for that sense, I'll give it, thumbs up. All right. I'm only going to talk about the first episode very quickly because Rich put something in the group yesterday. There's a show called The Premise. And the first episode is about a sex tape. Okay. And I didn't read the message first. I just saw the picture and it said something sex tape. So I thought, all right, this is another thing I got to watch. All right, cool. So I pressed Google search on my phone and popped lots of stuff. Okay. So when these stuff popped up, I said, whoa, brother, whoa. Like if this was early 2000s, my phone would have had a virus. Because that's what used to happen. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I would have known, Nate. I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I didn't know either, but my sister...
You had a phone in 2000.
No, I'm talking about your computer. My sister used to go on the computer and then lots of pop-ups used to come up on the computer all the time. Like, sis, what have you been looking at? What have you been looking at? Okay. No, my sister is 5 years younger than me, okay? But I was blaming her, okay? Mom, I don't know what I was looking at. Why are you looking at this stuff? You dirty rat, you. Yeah. So, I obviously then I found out that it wasn't that. It was a TV show called The Premise. It's on DisneyPlus, but the first episode is about a sex tape. Well, it's not even about the sex tape, but hold on. Apart from Rich, did anyone watch the first episode?
Yeah, I watched the whole thing, man.
I haven't watched the whole series.
Suggested it.
Oh, you suggested it?
Yeah. It's credit to me.
Sorry, my bad. I apologize. Kel,
I watched it.
Now, Kel, you see the first episode? I watched today, Kel. You actually cry of laughter. You actually.
Jesus.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. I was crying.
No, Kel, I'm talking. The thing is, you see,
Was it on Netflix?
It's on Disney Plus.
Disney.
Kel, I'm gonna be real with you, yeah. I personally think if I'm ever in a bad mood, yeah, or I'm just one of them funks, I'm just gonna watch this one episode again. I haven't watched the rest of the series. I've only watched the first episode, yeah. So I can only talk about the first episode. But I am genuinely, it was tears. It was tears.
Yeah, I don't even talk like Rich. Have you seen the rest of the episode?
No, I saw the second one.
I don't even talk about that. Don't say nothing. Yeah.
No, I was saying the first episode, tears. Like I want to tell you about the first episode, yeah.
Like, no, I'll watch it.
I want you to watch it. I don't even want to ruin it for anything.
I'll watch it.
It's probably one of the funniest TV programs I've watched in a very long time. I hope the rest of the series is as funny as this.
How long?
About 30 minutes each.
30 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I just done it to binge the whole thing, man.
Nah.
How many episodes?
5.
5.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll watch it.
Like, but don't watch it while you're working because I think you'll stop. Like, you won't work for that half an hour. Like, generally, you won't work.
All right, cool.
I was marking papers at the same time and I was just laughing out loud. No, it's definitely we'll talk about it properly next week, but the premise is on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
All right, cool. It's getting to that time. Is there anything else that anyone's been watching?
Nah.
We can talk about that.
Which one?
No, I'm saying there's a lot of stuff, but we can tackle that another time, right?
Yeah, no, we know because we're just going to hand over 30 seconds because I know Rich is going to go. Is there 30 seconds, Rich, that you want to?
I'm cool, mate. Kill me.
He wants to say He-Man. That's it. That's why it's raising his eyebrow, isn't it?
No.
Like, we both watched He-Man Part 2. It's ruined our childhood for me, anyway. But yeah, that's what I want to say.
Man said it's ruined his childhood.
I remember the first one because obviously we all watched the first one. I haven't yet watched the second.
I'm yet to watch the second.
I just want to see a He-Man cartoon in it, action. That's all.
But remember, He-Man, the first part of the first 5 wasn't about He-Man. Remember, it's about
exactly. That's what I just want to see He-Man.
So that means we continue in the same breath. It's not really about He-Man.
I swear, another animation came out on Netflix. He-Man or another one.
Yeah,
it was.
No. Don't do it to yourself.
I watched it. Yeah. But it's cancelled now. Well, I'm going to cancel it.
Oh.
He says he's going to cancel it, himself.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll watch the next 5 episodes of He-Man, to be honest.
No, it's worth a watch. Watch a couple episodes.
We'll see. Like I said, Christmas holidays are coming up. There will be lots of stuff for me to be able to do. Randomly, some of you probably were like, Nathan, what are you talking about? I watched Elf for the first time on Sunday.
I still need to see that,
you haven't seen it?
Yeah, that's one.
You haven't seen Elf?
No, I need to see Elf.
Bro, I thought I was the only one. I'm glad you haven't watched it.
Will Ferrell was my guy, man.
Please tell me, was you in tears?
I watched with the kids the other day. That was like, I said, what do you want to do for our Sunday night, like family film? And then it's like, they chose 2 films, Elf and another one. And then they just wanted to watch Elf. And we literally just sat there all laughing our heads off.
Plus, to be fair, it's too early for me to watch. Well, tomorrow I can start watching Christmas films.
Yeah, nice. It was good. It was a nice little film. I've never watched it. I've never watched it. But it did make me think about what would be your ideal Christmas film. But I guess I'll leave that for you lot to next week.
Boom.
Yeah. All right, I'm only going to give you like 2 minutes this, yeah? And I didn't warn you about this, so I just want to know, yeah? So I have a colleague at work, yeah? Who's like really into like superheroes and stuff like that, yeah? And he's asked me, and I'm no word of a lie, he's asked me this for about 10 weeks in a row, and I haven't answered him yet, yeah? So I'm going to ask you for help, yeah? He said, hey, if you could have 3 mutant powers, what would they be and why? And I'm stuck.
So mutant as in X-Men mutant?
It could be X-Men mutant. It could be anybody that has an ability as opposed to someone like Batman. No offense.
So just superpower.
No.
Because mutant's very specific, isn't it? Like
He did use the word. He used the word mutant. He
Mutant,
used the word mutant.
you're born with it, innit?
Yeah, he used the
So-
word mutant. That's not something that you acquired.
Okay.
Thank you. That was a good explanation there, Kel. Thank you.
See,
I'll take Wolverine's powers of
why?
healing.
That's what I was gonna say, man.
Oh, was you?
Yeah,
Oh,
healing.
yeah.
Colossus, so turn into metal. I can do that. Because
Into
I was
metal.
gonna say the adamantium, but that was put in Wolverine.
Yeah.
So, but Colossus turned into metal, isn't it? Come
Well,
on,
why do you want to be metal, bro?
bro. I can just cause havoc in it if I'm fighting, innit? What do you mean? That's protection, man.
Okay.
Then again, that's the kind of metal and how self-healing is. Anyway, yeah, and Rogue, innit?
Oh, bastard, bro.
Yeah.
I fully thought of it instantly.
I touch you, I'll get everything you got. Like, yeah.
I don't know. Would you take a flying abilities?
Well, I'll just touch someone that flies, isn't it?
Oh, then again, the flying abilities wasn't hers, was it?
No.
It was.
And does Rogue get
Miss
to keep?
Marvel? Miss Marvel.
Does
Miss
Rogue get to
Marvel.
keep all of them? Do you get
She
to?
managed,
keep
she
all of
managed
them?
to keep. She managed to keep Miss Marvel's ones.
But Miss Marvel, yeah, because she was a different type of power or something like that. Anyway,
Yeah, I think she held on too long.
no, yeah, Sheldon too long, and Miss Marvel went into a coma forever,
Yeah.
and she was trapped in her head.
Kel, would you prefer to have Peter Petrelli's powers or Sylar?
Oof, Jesus Christ!
You betray it because I'd have to kill no one, innit?
You know, it's just less gruesome. Well, yeah, never
but-
kill anyone.
But people actually had two. He had one where he kept all of the powers, and where he keep when he takes one, he drops the other one.
Yeah.
So the first one, where
We
just
get to
keeps
keep
all
him in it.
Yeah.
But was that a second level? That was the second level powers, and we kept everyone's powers.
Yeah. That was
Yeah.
sick, man. That was sick.
Do you remember when his dad came in? I have your net powers now, Peter.
Sorry, Peter. You don't have your powers anymore. I have them.
The disrespect.
Wait,
the
do you know how deep that scene was? And it ended.
Bro.
Rest in
That's like a
peace,
season.
man.
That's
Rest in
like a
peace.
mid-season
Oh,
break
yeah.
as well.
Yeah,
innit?
mid-season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going mental when that happened. That's like, oh my god, they're mad.
Yeah, the dad that they thought was dead that's randomly just turned up one day.
Gangster.
All right, cool.
So yeah, I know there's a question, but yes.
No,
tell your
it's
mate
fine.
We'll come back to him.
Yeah, no, I will, but I'm gonna steal some of those ideas and pretend they're mine, and I will let him know. And he may not listen to the podcast, so he may not know we had this conversation. But if you do, like, comment, share, subscribe, pass on to your friends, tell your friends to tell their friends. If you see it on the social media, press share. There's no cost to thing. Just press share, repost, all of that.
All of that, man.
All right. And
Feedback. Talk to us. Interact.
let us know what's happening, man. Let us know
You
what's
get
happening.
me?
All right. Don't be a stranger. We don't bite unless you like that stuff. And unless you know Richard. All right. And on that note, people, bless.
Thank you very much.
Bless.